The thing about YFF that really stands out to me amongst like other camps or other nonprofits is that a lot of people talk the talk and not a lot of people walk the walk. The thing about YFF that I think is so impactful is that they truly walk the walk with these kids. I can only imagine that if I were 17 or I was 16 and I had the resources that YFF has, learning how to navigate intense emotions, learning how to problem solve, learning how to communicate while you're having those intense emotions, learning resources about how, you know, the brain works, how the mind works, how to process emotions through the physical body. Like everything that they do here at YFF is absolutely needed in the world. I feel like if you really want to talk about changing the world, you're going to have to change youth. And the thing about YFF is it doesn't just talk about changing youth, it does change youth. And you can talk to any single one of these kids before they come to YFF, after they leave YFF, they absolutely did change. And that's why for me, like YFF is like, I will always come back when I have kids, I will always send them because this is the one place that I can trust that change will happen.
Every time I'm at YFF, I'm reminded how confident I am that this next generation of kids are changing for the better and growing and helping push society in a way that is really healthy. The mental health awareness that these young people are bringing to our minds and the role that they're choosing to step into in healing each other is just, it's so reassuring to me that we are passing the baton to people that are going to carry it farther than we were able to.
So there's a lot of us out there that have the funds to do good. And sometimes we just put it in places because it's a habit, whether it's a certain organization or whether it's a tithe or whatever. And you also see so many of us that complain about the state of our world. And so a really beautiful place to be putting your funds is into these children that are at such a young age. They're knowing who they are. They're knowing what they're made of. They are tapping in and connecting into their passion and purpose. And they're actually doing the work. You hear like there's sometimes this complaint about this generation that they like don't know how to actually go and do the work. Not here. Like things happen here.
Youth for Freedom is a non-negotiable for me because I would have loved to have this opportunity as a child. I just didn't know that it existed. And being able to be here on the other side, I know that we are making a difference, and that means more to me in this world than anything else is to prevent children, young adults and young entrepreneurs from struggling and being able to provide better opportunities. Like there's nothing better than being able to create generational change by being the person that takes action to provide an opportunity for the next generation that's coming up behind us.
Oh, this is absolutely where change happens. And I mean like the real kind of change, not the superficial of like, oh, I can do it. It's like the deep in your bones, deep in your gut, you know who you are. And that knowing creates a ripple. And that ripple creates lasting change that is sustainable, that is powerful, and that also calls forth, whether it's other kids, honestly, a lot of it is the parents. So even if you're out there as someone who might be considering, like come and get in this world, come and get in contact with whether it's one of the board members, whether it's Aubrey, come talk to the kids. Come see what it is, like what it means for them. It's a great place and it's a great thing to be backing.
Youth for Freedom is powerful, empowering, beautiful, and loving. And the people, the community, our families, we are Youth for Freedom. We are what makes Youth for Freedom, this camp, our home.